everybody, and welcome to What's Happening at Wabash this week. As we begin this week, I want to remind everybody that this is the first week of the final grading period for the school year. So make sure that you have your goals set, make sure that you know what you want to accomplish this 9 weeks, make sure you're aware of what your grades were for the third 9 weeks, so you know what you need to do this 9 weeks to reach those goals, pass those classes, and get those credits. So, with that said, what all's going on this week? Well, Monday evening we're going to have the Wabash City Schools Board of Trustees meet here. We'll have the meeting in the middle school auditorium, and what this meeting, the highlight of this meeting is going to be the presentation of the Kathy Swan Awards for this year. Earlier, a week or so ago, I congratulated our Kathy Swan winners. I want to make sure that we congratulate them again. I know many of you don't know who Mrs. Swan was, but a lot of your teachers did know her and taught with her as a colleague, and she was a great champion of students. So this is a very special award. It is chosen strictly by the teachers, and I want to make sure that this year's winners and even last year's winners, because we're going to recognize them too, since COVID kind of bumped them out of the way and they didn't get their recognition. So for this year's winners, for last year's winners, congratulations, and it's a job well done. Keep doing what you do and keep being the outstanding individuals that you are. This week also is going to start our Pennies for Patients. And there will be activities each day during advisory. So this is the beginning of a big 2 weeks for Wabash High School. This week we'll have Pennies for Patients. It'll carry on through next week, and then next week, obviously, Sports Spectacular. So we want to make sure that we do everything we can, bring in those pennies, bring in those donations. All of the money that we raise for Pennies for Patients goes to help support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. This is an awesome service project. It's close to the hearts of many of our students. So please show your support this week. Help our students make a difference. Help Wabash High School make a difference for those who need it most. Tuesday, we will have a statewide tornado drill. This is severe preparedness, or Indiana Severe Weather Preparedness Week, and sometime between the time of 10:15 in the morning to 11:45 in the morning, tornado sirens across the state of Indiana are going to sound. So make sure that when that time comes, you are aware of what you need to do. Where the classroom that you are at that particular time, where you're going to go, what are you going to do? Make sure you go into the hallway, get back against the lockers, sit down, get your head between your knees, hands behind your head, and please, the biggest, most important thing to remember in all of this is be quiet, remain silent, okay? Severe weather comes through. If we lose electricity to the building, we may have to shout commands, we may have to shout instructions to you. So it's extremely important that you remain quiet, that you know what you're supposed to do when this time comes. If you don't, and that is okay, that is totally understandable. We don't do a lot of tornado drills. We've already had one this year, but it was several months ago. So if you don't know what you're supposed to do, or you're in a classroom where you have some confusion as to where you're supposed to go, make sure you ask your teacher, okay? Ask your teacher, and hey, make sure the teacher knows where they're supposed to go. It may help you save you one day. So please be prepared for this. Take this event serious. If it all goes well, we'll get it in, get it out, and get back into classes. But Tuesday, this will occur, so I want you to be aware of that. Also, I want to congratulate all of our band and choir members who participated in the Honors Band and Choir Concert this past Friday. This is an event that was canceled last year due to COVID. So being able to perform this year is pretty awesome and pretty amazing. And you know, band and honors choir goes back in this community several decades. So it's an extremely important event, And I'm told the concert was outstanding, and the way you represented Wabash High School was excellent. So great job by all of you. Okay. Finally, I want to give a big shout out to Principal Wieland, alias Principal Shark. If you haven't seen the photos, jump online, check out social media, and you'll see Principal Shark there, along with Miss Jen Smith, Mr. Eiler, and the rest of the Polar Plunge crew who took the dip on Saturday and helped to raise almost $10,000 for Special Olympics this year. So outstanding work for a great, outstanding organization. As I said earlier, keep in mind we're now in the beginning of the fourth grading period and only 14 days until spring break. So things are going to move extremely fast. Okay, remember to stay on top of your homework, get things done when they're due. Don't procrastinate thinking you've got plenty of time to do it, because you don't. All right, plain and simple, you don't have a lot of time. This time of year goes fast, so do your work now. Get it done ahead of time, and it'll make things a lot easier come after spring break. Okay, so highlights for this week. Monday, obviously, as I mentioned, starts Pennies for Patients. It's also Indiana Severe Weather Preparedness Week. 10 a.m. on Monday, Jostens is going to be in. They will be doing their senior distribution. So seniors, if you ordered something, be prepared to pick that up Monday at 10 in the morning, or starting at 10 in the morning. Lunch and advisory all week, Pennies for Patients activities. Tuesday, as I said, statewide tornado drill. Wednesday, hey, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, so wear your green on Wednesday. See, Thursday, just our Pennies for Patients activities. Friday, okay, now Friday is going to be an e-learning day. You will be home. You will be in an e-learning day. Your teachers are actually going to be at school in the morning hours. They'll be in some professional development. High school teachers 1 to 3 will have their office hours. So make sure that you are prepared for the e-learning day on Friday. And also, those of you who are in spring sports, looks like we have on the schedule Friday at 3:30, spring high school sports pictures. And then we're in that transition time between winter and spring, so we don't have anything scheduled on the weekend, which is outstanding. With that said, I hope everybody survived the time change last night, and we'll see you all bright and early Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. for the first bell. So take it easy, Wabash, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.